Coming next, Dave, the boy who played the harp, part 2. So yes, just before getting into this one, just to confirm, this is the second part of the album reaction to Dave's The Boy Who Played the Harp. The first one should already be out by now, but yes, I split it up into 2 parts. It was meant to be 5 songs each, since there's 10 songs on the album, but this one will have hopefully all the remaining 6 of them, because I only managed to get to 4 within my half an hour recording time. You know, my PC is a little low on storage, so I didn't want to, record all of it and then lose it. So I split it in this way. So hopefully we can get through all of the remaining 6 songs in this one. If not, there will be a part 3, and I'll probably have 1 or 2 songs in there, or even just like the solo ending one. So I might do 4 in this one and then end it with 1 last one. But yeah, without any further ado, this one is Rain Dance. Let's get to it. Beautiful.
Perfect.
Let's get the party started.
Okay.
See you at the bar, you was hardly talking. That's when I knew that your heart was scarring. Friends to lovers need a part to star in. Like, wait, babe, let me ask your pardon. This ain't Gucci, this is Prada, darling. If you want something, you can ask me, darling. You started laughing cause you think I'm joking, but looking in your eyes, that's the best thing. Pretty lights giving you the red skin. You was in a bad mood when we stepped in. Though you checked out before we even checked in. On the phone, you gon' vent to your best friend, the one who gave me the lecture. But I ain't gon' sweat you, babe, I'm a lecture. Catch up with you, boy, undress you, and let me tell you why I'm a blessing.
The way my mind falling away in my heart. I know you feel the same way you're with me.
This is Thames.
You know I'm all you need.
Cheat code.
You're where I wanna be. My darling, can't you see? I love you.
Perfect.
I love you. I love you.
Okay. Alright.
Yelling to you, say you want me in the mood. Tryna hide my feelings for you. Don't wanna argue, not with you. Tell me why you're so in denial. Hold me close, don't tell me goodnight. Are you down and get me? Tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
We can get into it, and we can get intimate. The shower when you singing it, better than Beyonce. I like the sound of fiance. You know it's got a little ring to it. And
Yeah. You know what? We could see that one coming. I like the sound of Fiance. He has a good ring to it. Yeah.
better than Beyonce. I like the sound of fiance. You know it's got a little
ring to it.
And really when I think of it, growing up I didn't ever see marriages. No weddings, no horse, no carriages. I wanna do things different and change the narrative. God knows you are a wild child, beautiful child. I need your help. Looking like you come from the 90s by yourself. My mom's 61 and her favorite line to tell her son is sometimes she wished that she had a girl. Back to a time, back to a trip. You had that white wine that I never got to sip, and dinner was a ruin cause you never got the pick. I know that everybody tell me that I'm sick cause
The way my mind falling away in my heart. I know
Beautiful voice, man.
feel the same way you're with me. You know I'm all you need. You're where I wanna be. My darling, can't you see? I love meeting you. Never let me go. Meeting you. I tell you 2 times. Meeting you. Never let me go. Meeting you. Tell me 2 times. Meeting you. Never let me go. Meeting you. Tell me 2 times. Meeting you. Never let me go. Meeting you. Tell me 2
I
times.
said lean with it, rock with it. Your finger, I could put a rock in it. Finger, I could put a rock in it. Bank card, they gon' put a block in it. Said rock with it, bounce with it. The left wrist, I could put my house in it. When I bet big, I could put my house in it. Paper, I could put my spouse in it. I said shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, 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 yeah. 5'9", brown eyes, and she in it, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, 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 yeah. 5'9", brown eyes, and it, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, 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 yeah. 5'9", brown eyes, and she in shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, 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 yeah. 5'9", brown eyes.
Beautiful. That one, yeah. That one might be one of the best in the album. I'd argue, especially with Thames' voice and it, beautiful one. But yeah, that was Rain Dance. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see what the next one's saying for us. Okay, so this one is Selfish. I do love the piano, man. I need to play the piano, man.
What if I'm selfish? What if I'm the reason behind it?
It's a
What
monologue.
if I'm overprotected with family because of how mine is?
Introspective.
What if I'm jealous? Maybe that's what's making me nervous. What if my effort of pulling you closer, pushing you further? What if I'm selfish?
Selfish, go
What
on.
if the reason they call me the greatest is also the reason that me and you living on different pages? What if I'm too much? What if I settled and I didn't fight? What if my fear of doing it wrong's the reason I haven't been doing
Doing it right.
What if I'm selfish?
You're selfish, go
What
on.
if the kids just want to be kids? Don't want to live in and out of the news and chill and don't even want to be rich? And what if I'm so self-centered that I don't even realize what I could miss? And what if I'm what if I'm falling in the abyss? Maybe it's yeah. Maybe it's dark, maybe it's day, maybe it's too many nights in LA. Look at the house, it's sorry and still. All of the feelings we hid in the hills. Maybe it's you, maybe it's me, maybe the media or the provoking. Gave you my heart, I laid it bare. Funny you went and you poked it. What if it's better with me out of way? What if it's better with me out of what if it's better with me out of way? What if I'm poison? What if I'm cancer? What if I'm dangerous and I'm wild?
Okay. This one, we're really in his mind with this one. It's like a monologue, very introspective. This one's I think one of the most introspective on the album. We had a few conversational ones, like chapter 16. That was a very good one. That was not really, I guess introspective in a way, but that was like a conversation he was having. I think that one would have been with Kano, if I'm not mistaken, but that was a very nice one, like a behind the scenes type one. But this one's very in his head, like, what if I'm actually not as good as everybody says I am? They're putting me on a pedestal, but like maybe I'm not that. Maybe I'm not all that. Maybe it's inflated. The way people see me, the way people perceive me. Maybe it's not as it's not that. It's not in that way. It's maybe it's causing me to be self-centered and selfish, and see it in a different sort of light, which is deep.
Look in my eyes and seeing a child. What if he's broken? What if he's scared? What if he's ostracized and vilified? Is he peace? It's just an illusion. Ain't got a home, I live in confusion. What if I'm selfish?
Yep.
Forever.
Who is this?
I manage the symptoms
James
forever.
Blake?
You can love how you want.
Sounds it.
I know to give is no loss. But can you settle for a second and let go of your idea of heaven? I know it's a lot, but it might be all that I've got. I wanna throw myself in, snap off the mask. Wanna clone that sins and a love that lasts. I wanna skate
Damn, James.
you to the paradise.
Hit them notes, bro.
I wanna give you my life, or at least something to cherish. But what if I'm selfish?
I've done a lot of things I regret. Like announcing I'll split on a text, don't know why, but I still buy gifts for my ex. Watching the stories to see if she checks them, unless I don't know if my head's in.
It's just a human. You're just a human being.
But I still buy gifts for my ex.
Yeah.
Watching the stories to see if she checks. I'm a mess, I don't know if my head's in a game. She told me don't mention her name. I'm suggesting the same. I'ma get through the pain. Wanna see the sunshine, gotta get through the rain. Bag full of trauma, I left on the train. I'm ashamed for the days that I said that I changed. I'm a cheat. Sat in a therapist chair crying like a baby in the middle of a Harley Street. Like I'm fighting the sickness.
He's being vulnerable, man. This is vulnerability, especially from where he came from. He has come a long way into terms of the way he expressed himself. He's grown so much as an artist, you can tell.
Sat in a therapist chair crying like a baby in the middle of a Harley Street. Like I'm fighting a sickness that I can't beat. I'm this low and then I go mad. Reflection telling me I'm just like my dad, and this white woman telling me it ain't so bad. Middle of my sentence.
And this white woman saying, hey, it's so bad. He had to emphasize who was the one saying it to him, a black man in this sort of world.
Telling me I'm just like my dad, and this white woman telling me it ain't so bad. Middle of my sentence, she cut me off like, sorry David, we don't have any more time.
No. No. Do I have a sound for it? Oh, fuck it. It's like, sorry, David, we have no more time. You have to pay me for it. It's like, I'm in the middle of a breakthrough. What the hell do you mean?
Ain't so bad. Middle of my sentence, she cut me off like, sorry, David, we don't have any more time. The appointment till 4 and it's 3:55, bro. I feel like she wouldn't even care if I died.
Oh, no. This is the type of songs I like. Not because of what he's going through, but because of how honest and introspective and open. Like, he's being so open. Like, and I can imagine this. I don't think. Why would he cap about this? I could actually see this being something he's doing, like relaying the story, and that's what makes it so real, man, so authentic.
This white woman telling me it ain't so bad. Middle of my sentence, she cut me off like, sorry, David, we don't have any more time. The appointment till 4 and it's 3:55, bro. I feel like she wouldn't even care if I died. And I tried all this therapy shit. And I tried all this therapy shit.
I tried all this therapy shit. Oh my gosh,
she
man.
cut me off like, sorry, David, we don't have any more time. The appointment till 4 and it's 3:55. Bro, I feel like she wouldn't even care if I died. And I tried all this therapy shit. And I tried all this therapy shit. Bro, I know, wouldn't even say I'm depressed, but I'm low in the Grove, the casino and Edgware Road. I've got too many sins to atone and a voice in my head like, at this point, bro, you should have been rich, like, at this point, bro, you should have had kids, like, at this point, should have built you a life, like, look around you, don't you feel you're behind, like, look around you, don't you feel you're behind, like, look around you, don't you feel like, what if I never find love? Don't know if it's scarier, the four of us two together or being alone. I'm so used to being alone. What if I'm somebody nobody wants? What if I'm damaged, or what if I waited too long and I'm old on me? What if I'm cold on me? What if I cut off the hand that I hold on me? What if I'm rapidly spiraling, tired and jaded? Or what if I'm faded? Or what if anxiety's growing inside me, that I might have left all my besties behind me? Or what if I'm scared as I touch 27 that you don't appear in my idea of heaven? Or what if I'm selfish?
Oh man, and he's only 27. You need a deep dive, and it's like, it's so relatable, this, because I'm 25 and I could say similar things, but we have so much of our life ahead of us. It's actually crazy, like, in terms of where we are. This is just, what I mean, if you say we live to 60, which we are living to longer nowadays, 70, 80, but say 60, 20, 40, 60, the first 20, you can look at it in a game. You have your intro, then you have 20 to 40 as your mid game, and your 40 to 60 is your end game. We are still, if you're looking at it in that sense, you just entered your mid game. Like, you know what I mean? Then you get to 30ish, then you can be like, okay, I'm in the mid, like real center, but relative to the rest of our life and how it is going in this way. And like I said, we're living to like 80 nowadays, so you could even scratch that and start saying 25, 26 is you getting into your actual main game. It's like we have a lot of our life to live, but with social media and how everything is nowadays, the way we interact with one another, it really feels people speeding things up, trying to get like, you have a lot of your life to live. You get people rushing into the end game, and with this especially, it shows that no one's immune to this feeling. 27, 27 is fairly young. 27, you're Dave. Like, forget everything else. 27, you're Dave. You have the money, you have the freedom, yeah, you have everything that most people would want. Yet you still have these emotions. We're not immune to them. This is just it's a normal part of life, and it's nice. I say nice, not nice because obviously I wish him the best, and obviously he is gonna find all of this stuff. But we all go through these problems, go through these emotions and feelings, and you can see that through Dave, and him being able to express this on this album is something that's so relatable, and it's something that connects. It allows us to still feel like, hey. Imagine you're Dave and you're saying you're behind. You feel like you're behind. Then what the hell are we? The hell am I? In my mom's house doing reaction videos. Like, if you feel like you're behind with everything you've accomplished, the hell am I gonna think? You know what I'm saying? But it's also like, okay, even at that level, you still have those feelings, which is it's human. It really is. But that was a beautiful one. That might be one of my favorites. I do love introspection. So, yeah, okay, let's move on to the next. This one is my 27th birthday. 7 minute long, of course. There's always going to be one that's nearly 8 minutes. I think he had one.
Look. White fish on the coast of the Caribbean, my life is a film. Hero and villain, I'm playing both in the script worthy of Spielberg or Christopher Nolan. Reading the constant.
I would watch it. I would watch it.
I ain't as rich as them people with old money, but I didn't know money. They mocked me online for speaking up on all of our issues and being vocal. The shit that I see on socials, but how can I stay silent when I'm out in Barbados, white people mistreating locals? The villa in Jamaica, but it's owned by the Chinese. Head to the right beach and they're charging us 5 each. They say the Caribbean paradise, like why leave? But how can I be silent when there's blood on the pine trees? Most of us would sacrifice our soul for the right fees. Before I find love, I'm just praying I find peace. Before I find love, I'm just praying I find peace. You know what I believe? I don't know if I handled it well. It's fuck Coca-Cola. Did I stop drinking Fanta as well? I can see the blood on the lyrics I write for myself. I cried about slavery, then went to Dubai with my girl. Surely I ain't part of the problem, I for myself. I cried about slavery, then went to Dubai with my girl. Surely I ain't part of the problem, I lied to myself. Jewels that my people died for are a sign of my wealth. My work is a physical weight on my life and my health. The last couple years feel like I've been inside on a shelf. I just phoned Sench and I said you inspired myself. I don't feel a spot of jealousy inside of myself.
Big up Sench, man. Big up Sench, man.
And I said you inspired myself. I don't feel a spot of jealousy inside of myself. But when I'm all alone, I won't lie, I question myself. Am I self-destructive? Am I doing the best for myself? I know I love music, but I question the rest of myself. Now why do you post pictures? Or why don't you drop music? Or why not?
The introspection, I love it. I love it. I love it. It might be my favorite album, man. And I don't even think I've listened to too many Dave albums, but
Alone, I won't lie, I question myself. Am I self-destructive? Am I doing the best for myself? I know I love music, but I question the rest of myself. Like why don't you post pictures? Or why don't you drop music? Or why not do something but sitting and stressing yourself? 10 years I've been in the game and I won't lie, it's getting difficult. This shit used to be spiritual. We don't need no commentators, we can leave that to the sports. Just listen to the music, why do you need somebody's thoughts? There's some of it constructive, but the most of it is forced. Why we counting the numbers, how the music make you feel? I'm just being real.
honest, talk.
Let him cook!
Talk.
White fish on the coast of the Caribbean.
Talk. Why do you need commentators? Leave that to the sport. Like,
my life is a film.
not wrong.
Hero and villain, I'm playing both in a script worthy of Oscar and Hollywood nominations. I'm throwing money at women in different denominations and killing the conversation. All them people told me keep grinding, be patient. It's weird being famous, trying to navigate the spaces. Feel like a celebrity, but you ain't on the A-list. And you never drop, so you ain't really on a playlist. But your fans love you, you can see it on their faces. America feels so close that you can taste it. 2017 was trying to make it to the Rangers. 2025 I'm trying to make it to the Grangers. How do I explain me and my soulmate are strangers that we've already met and I've known her for ages? How do I explain because I'm running out of pages? How do I explain South London and its dangers? Can't recall the last time that we was all together, but all I can remember the Olympics was in Beijing. Moved to Dubai, that's for the taxes that they take in. Or moved to Qatar, feel the breeze on the beach. But how can I explain to my kids that it's fake win? Free but I'm broke, have me feeling like I'm caged in. How do I taxes that they take in? Or move to Qatar, feel the breeze on the beach. But how can I explain to my kids that it's fake win? Free but I'm broke, have me feeling like I'm caged in. How do I explain £2 got you 8 wings? How do I explain my ops lost but we ain't win? Girls I'm around had surgery on.
How do I explain my ops lost but we ain't win? How can I explain that my enemies lost but we didn't even win? Oh,
their hips. How do I explain that I love her the way she is? How do I explain my feelings on her hips? How do I explain my ops lost but we ain't win? Girls I'm around had surgery on their hips. How do I explain that I love her the way she is? How do I explain my feelings on having kids? That it wasn't what it was, but it is what it is. How do I explain my niggas are in the hood? And they don't ask for nothing even though they know they could.
Yeah.
They rather trap, rob and get it on their own.
Yeah.
How do I explain these messages on my phone? I just got a call, my girl sitting in the car. And it says Serge, but Serge with us in the car. I know I might sound like a villain from afar. How do I explain that my mechanic is a chick? Or why is she calling me when I don't even own a whip because my license is revoked? I mean, how do I explain that I don't want to heal because my identity is pain? How do I explain? I mean, how do I explain? And when I hit the street streets because I didn't want a boss. I ended up at work, I was barely getting paid. For someone that was 2 years above me in my age, I didn't even find it strange. I mean, how do I explain?
The introspection's been going hard in these last two ones.
Yeah.
Go on.
52 miles from Marseille, I'm in Miraval. 4 years, 17 days, I ain't been around.
Okay.
I can't lie, it even shocks me that I'm still around. I can't lie, it even shocks me how I'm living now. Staring at this Rachel Jones painting, I'm sitting down. The last thing I drew was a weapon, I'm living wild. Turned 27.
I like that the painting I drew.
Jones painting, I'm sitting down. The last thing I drew was a weapon, I'm living wild. Turned 27, but I feel like I'm still a child in this house out in central London I can barely afford. 6 months sober and I feel like I'm Dave again. Drinking all my pain and my sorrows away again. I got withdrawal symptoms, but they happen at ATMs. Next 2 years.
I've got withdrawal symptoms, but they happen at ATMs. You kitten. If you don't, why are you trying to... Brother, you better not put your weight on that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You're chilling. You're chilling. You're chilling.
I got withdrawal symptoms, but they happen at
ATMs.
Next 2 years, I'll be looking at ATMs. Who's the best artist in the world? I'm saying Thames. Maybe James Blake or Jim on the day, depends. Let's see who quits now we ain't getting paid again. Yeah. I'm just here drinking liquor by myself. Is my music just becoming a depiction of my wealth?
Okay.
Never trust a girl whose lock screen's a picture of herself. I had to learn that shit myself.
Don't ever trust a girl whose lock screen is a picture of herself.
Is my music just becoming a depiction of my wealth?
Myself.
Never trust a girl whose lock screen's a picture of herself. I had to learn that shit myself. Now I'm sitting by myself with no girl. Like shit, I really did this to myself. 27 and I'm terrified of living by myself. Cause there's a kid inside myself I haven't healed. And me and him debate each other. I can't love myself. I'm made from two people that hate each other. My parents couldn't even save each other, made each other unhappy. Used to be excited by the block, but size doesn't matter. You supplying it or not, sling a shot. I could have really killed a giant with a rock, but that's a life that I forgot. And my young boys are sliding over what? I don't know, cause I ain't spoke to him in time. Ain't afraid of getting older, scared of being left behind. And then I question, will I live my life and resent? Is anybody ever gonna take my kindness for strength? I gave Tisha the world, it weren't enough and then she went. Everybody's making content, but nobody's content. Safe space.
Content. Everybody making content, but nobody's content. So you spitting.
Crept up. My girl cheated on me when I was next up. Made me want it even more, man, it's messed up.
This messed up.
Still walk around a veil with my chest out. I don't wanna leave my house because I'm stressed out. You done me dirty and you didn't even tell a lie.
No.
It ain't about what you said, it's what you left out. My whole life I've been feeling like I'm left out.
Out, okay.
If you fuck another girl, she say you cheated on her. And if she fuck another man, she say she stepped out.
Stepped out. You cheat on a girl, you cheat on her. When she does it, she just says she stepped out. Double standard.
Said it's what you left out. My whole life I've been feeling like I'm left
out.
If you fuck another girl, she say you cheated on her. And if she fuck another man,
she says she stepped out.
And if you ask about Dave, they say the best out.
Out, yeah. Yeah, it's true
and I
though.
survived all these errors, cause I barely made any. I'm just speaking how I feel.
Yeah.
Fucked up speaking how I feel. Recording to the morning, I ain't even had a meal. I dropped Joni home and fell asleep behind the wheel. Driving at 100 an hour, I switched gears. I ain't spoke to 169 in 6 years. Don't even get me started on this shit's weird. Call me what you want, but with music I'm sincere. You wanna know the reason it's taken me 4 years? It's not cause I'm surrounded by yes men and sycophants. It's cause I'm with producers and people that give a damn. It's me who's gotta carry the pressure, I live with that. All I thought about is the song we could give the fans. When I was out there getting stood up by artists I'm bigger than. I don't want no girls around with my nieces, they visit man. They might see the way that I'm living, I figured that. I wanna be a good man. But I wanna be myself too. And I don't think that I can do both. So I can't let her too close, it hurts, but I'm still moving. Feel like it's me versus me and I'm still losing.
I feel it's me versus me and I'm still losing. I wanna be a good man, but I also wanna be myself. I can't be both. Oh my god.
But I'm still moving. Feel like it's me versus me and I'm still losing.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, my boy, it's Josiah, what you saying?
Honesty,
You know
bro.
I'm gonna have to check you on your fucking birthday, my boy. More life, my guy.
Happy,
Soon now,
happy
don't
birthday,
even
man.
watch that. What are you saying though, bro? I know you got space one of them 8-minute, 9-minute tracks to give man a shout out. Tell the people that my story. The man already know what I was on. The man don't know my thing. Come on, bro. I know you got me. Alright, lastly, my sis, Tamar. I beg you check in with her, please. Make sure she's blessed. While I'm gone, make sure she's safe. Hey, soon home, my boy. Love.
Hey, you gotta respect him, man. Happy birthday, man. More life, more life, more life. So, yeah, that was 27th birthday. Another introspective one. Let's keep it moving. Marvelous, I think, is next.
He feel marvelous. He robbed the man and he feel marvelous. Just only 17, he got that dog in him. I used to see him at my church, it was just marginal. We know this kid for kicking ball and he was hard. He could have made it professional, had a trial, we told him you got a chance. My God, we said the streets ain't nothing nice, he said let's see. He's trying to take a trip and put that to the test. He's trying to turn 4.5 into a 9. Divide that shit into decimals, make it stretch. First time I ever met him, I said he's blessed. But if he can't even keep it real with himself, I'm shocked if he's lying to me. Ask my young boy what he's trying to be, and he don't want a good girl, he want a hoe. He don't want a good job, he want a gun.
No.
And he don't want a kick ball, he want a bar.
No.
And he don't want to make friends, he want a gang.
No.
And he don't want to stack bread, he want a bang.
No.
How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray God guide him. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray. He feel incredible. He's showing, man, he feel incredible. Just side trapping 22 and 2, he's terrible. He wanna travel to the States, he's ineligible. Said he's a criminal, now he's doing numbers on his phone. Got youngers of his own. A Glock the man and bought him and a Russian of his own. He's got some pagans that he beefs, evading the police. Been going crazy from the day he got released. Cause now he's in a Cali weed, grab a leaf, cocaine, Hennessy. Robberies, bank for OT enemies. He fuck with Aaliyah, fuck Elisa, Stephanie. And he got some cases we don't know if he can ever be. And he look at us like we some people he can never be. He should've never made our youngest hold a 17.
Yeah.
All I ever wanted was for you to be a better you. All I ever wanted was for you to be a better me. Fuck up.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy. You force them down a path that you think is gonna be better for them, as you can perceive, innit? And it's what you resist persists. You know, don't do this, don't do it. Go this way, and you end up pushing them the complete opposite way.
By a salary, just side smoking celery. Started recreationally, but now they do it medically. It's weighing on me, that shit weighing on me heavily. I think about it regularly. Josiah's in the jailhouse, in penitentiary, and charges that were meant for me. Facing 10 potentially, but he was just protecting me. Before you think to step to me, just know my youngin' next to me, and God knows. He don't want a good girl, he want a
Oh,
He don't want a good job, he want a gun.
Gun.
And he don't want a kick ball, he want a bar. And he don't want to make friends, he want a gang.
you want a
He don't
gang?
want to stack bread, he want a bang.
You want a bang?
How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray God guide him. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray.
That's wow. He really has one for every sort of. It is introspective. It is a very reflective album. That's what usually happens. The more you grow into your music, it becomes more reflective. You know, you see this with Tyler the Creator as well. Obviously, it's different ball games, both of them, but that's what you see. Most of you end up a certain way, and the more you grow into your artistry, the more reflective and introspective your songs become. It's like naturally it goes that way because you actually think about what it is you're saying and what it is that you're displaying. But yes, this has got to 30 minutes. I think there might be 2 songs left if I'm not mistaken, and them 2 will be in the next one. So I'll do a part 3. But yeah. So far, I love the introspection. I love the introspection. So I love this album so far. But yes, if you got this far in the video and you like the video, then like the video. Comment down below what else you want me to react to. Juice WRLD is what we're doing currently, but if you see this and it's a little interval, a little break with, Dave and this album, you gotta respect it, man. I had to do it, the Holy Grails. Dave is a legend in the UK, and it's only natural item to the channel. So yeah, but yeah, check the first part of this album reaction out. It should be either linked one of the corners, or you can just check it out on the channel. And yes, part 3 will be coming out soon as well. But yes, the way life flows. So J2KHD here.
Teleporting, I've been caught in force of another moment. Roped in, it's been holding hope in it. Can take me back. I was done with hoping it was hopeless. I was hopeless. I saw hopelessness, felt hopeless. It was thoughtless, took my senses. Take me